Ice is ready, and we are back with another episode of the Empty Netters podcast, brought to you by LABATT Blue Light. We are one game into the Stanley Cup Final,
and it's raining rats. Hallelujah, it's raining rats.
Hey, rabies, it's raining rats. We got a Sergei Bobrovsky shutout. We got Carter ice in his veins for Hagee, tucking the first goal of the series. The people in Sunrise, Florida are absolutely buzzing. And not a single goal broke through for the Edmonton Oilers. 3-0 Florida Panthers, 1-0 in the series. How are we feeling? Christopher James Powers.
Dan, who won game one of the Eastern Conference Finals?
Let me guess. I think it was the Florida Panthers 3-0.
What was the score?
Oh, sorry, 3-0.
3-0. Who scored the first goal in the Eastern Conference Finals?
Ooh, that would be Matthew Tkachuk.
Carter Verhaeghe. Who scored the second goal?
That would be Matthew Tkachuk.
Evan Rodriguez. Who scored the third goal?
That would be Matthew Tkachuk.
Luostarinen. Literally the exact same mirror. Everything that happened in game one of the Eastern Conference Finals.
What are you talking about? Matthew Tkachuk scored in game one, you idiot.
None of that happened. None of that happened in these conference finals except for the 3-0 win, which I thought was very...
Okay, I was like, wait, what?
None of that happened.
You're out of control,
but they
sir.
did win 3-0.
They did win 3-0.
And I'll tell you what, Bob was fantastic.
Bob was lights out, my friend.
He was fantastic.
Lights out. We have to break down this entire game.
Yep.
We've got to break down what was going on for the Edmonton Oilers, what was going on for the Florida Panthers. We're going to talk about what we discussed in our keys to game one, because a lot of things were actual keys. They went the other way we assumed, but that's not saying that we're idiots. But let's be honest, we're idiots.
We are dumb. We're dumb. We're dumb.
But they were key factors, and it just was the other way. They were factors because of the way that they went.
Yep. Okay, so what? One of the keys was Matthew Tkachuk.
Matthew Tkachuk.
I actually didn't think he had a great game tonight.
I don't think he played well at all.
He was nowhere. He looked tired, dude. Every time so many times I felt like I saw him waving at the bench.
No, you did.
Yeah, he's going like this. Hey, get me off. Need a breather. Need a breather.
You're telling me he's an NBA player running down the court going like this?
He was hand up to the bench.
Need a sub.
Get on, quick change, get in the play. I saw him do that like 3 or 4 times.
You're telling me that happened?
Hand up 3 or 4 times.
No, he did not.
Tired. Look tired.
He did not do that. But I will tell you this. We thought that he was going to be a factor. Because what did we say?
Game one through Tkachuk.
Game one through Tkachuk. Game one in every series so far in the playoffs.
Goal.
And we were looking for Matthew Tkachuk to be a factor here. And listen, he is always a factor.
But we wanted him to be game 2 through 5 through Tkachuk.
Well, I wanted him to be Matthew K-factor.
Yeah. And tonight
he is a factor. He
Not
does
tonight.
it. Yes, he was.
Not tonight. He wasn't. Not tonight.
Yes, he was.
Not tonight. Not up in here.
You don't need a guy like Matthew Tkachuk to always be on the score sheet. That's why he's so valuable. But today he was not on the score sheet. No assists.
Is that true?
No goals.
Yeah.
Nothing. Goosed.
Goosed.
Just like the entire Oilers team. But what I love about...
I actually think it feels good if you're...
What I love about Matthew Tkachuk is he is a situational guy. He looks at this game and he goes like this. I didn't need to be on the score sheet. You know why?
Boys have it.
Because the boys have it and no one on Edmonton has it.
And
he shows up...
I'm back checking.
When it's one of those times where it's like, McDavid has a goal. Leon has a goal. Bushbaum has a goal. And then Tkachuk has that 4th goal for the Panthers and they win 4-3.
Yeah, right.
That's
right.
when
That's when we're needed. That's when we're needed.
But that was a big factor that did not come through. He did not score in game one.
Next point.
Let's talk about
the Holy War.
The Holy War.
Come on, dude.
Matchup between Sergei Bobrovsky and Stu Skinner.
Bro, if you are the Panthers and you're in the locker room pregame, and Paul Maurice has got his whiteboard up, and the lines are here.
What's on that board?
You know, he's got the lines right here. This is who's starting. Here's who's playing with each other. Right here, there's a couple keys.
Yeah, keys to the game.
And
it's just our podcast.
Yeah, and it appears to me what he wrote, what he must have put down, was give up breakaways. Don't cover anybody. Make sure the Oilers get unlimited breakaways. And he double circled it. Give up breakaways.
I want to talk some shit for a second. And I like talking shit like this because I'm a coward.
Yeah, you are. You always have been. You always have been.
I told you guys a few episodes. I'm a sellout bitch.
Yep.
Look at me, dude.
Always.
I'm just a total sellout. I can't believe the breakaways that were given up by that Florida team. And I tweeted.
He put it on the board. It's not their fault. They were doing their job. He said, "Give up breakaways."
Giving up a breakaway as a defenseman when you're on the PK is possibly the most embarrassing thing you can do.
That's might shit, Dan.
I don't even know how it happens, Chris.
Same.
You're on the PK.
You're back already.
You're on the PK. You're in your box. You're measuring the breakout. You're seeing what they're doing. There's literally not a scenario as a defenseman where you should ever let a forward.
You should barely
near.
No joke. As a defenseman, you should barely leave your own zone. You should get to the blue line because you want to make that entry hard, but you should barely be beyond the blue line.
I feel like, yeah, I mean, yes. I'm not even going to disagree with you because, like, yes, like, that's, like, real. Honestly, that's true.
I'm like, dead ass.
To give up a breakaway is so insane to me. And the Panthers, I think it was OEL, and I think it was, like, I don't know who it was. It might have been Ristolainen or
no, it was
Luostarinen, but I'm not sure. It was the cleanest breakaway ever.
Who got that one was, God, who got the first one?
The first one on the
RNH was the PP, and he tried to go wide. Like, he tried to beat Bob on the backhand, forehand, backhand.
I think it might have been RNH,
and he
the
said,
one that I'm thinking of.
"How's your fucking dad?" And Bob said, "He's just fine. Thanks for asking, you bitch." And the first one was like a leave backhand, almost like a mini Forsberg.
It was Kulikov.
Okay.
It was Kulikov and OEL. They just got split like a banana.
Yep.
And breakaway goes in, and Bob makes an unreal toe save. And I was like, boys, what are we doing?
And Dan,
and again, they played so well. That's why I'm talking shit. They played such a phenomenal game. But I was like, are you shitting me? What are we doing here?
Dude, remember when I was saying that Chesty was seeing it?
Yeah.
Remember when he was seeing everything?
Yeah.
Dude, Bob's grabbing glove saves, splits, Locks texted us. Full split. Boom. Save. Fucking breakaway. It's like he knows the move already. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like he's seen the script. He's seeing the future. He knows the move, and he goes, "I'm going to make it look realistic for a second.
Make it look hard.
And then put my leg up because I already know you're going here."
Yeah.
Did you see, dude? Shot, bang, save. I think it was McDavid. Maybe RNH. Save, boom, Bob, blocker, bang, right here. Look at me, dude.
Do it. Are you doing a two-pad jammer?
He goes all the way.
He didn't do it. Go all the way. No, commit. Keep going. You're almost there. Keep going.
He went all the way.
Get there. I got it. Don't worry about the table. Keep going.
I can't make it.
You got to readjust. Get it. Keep rotating. You're almost there. You got to fall down. Good job.
He went all the way, dude.
Full rotation.
He went all the way, and I think the shot went over the net. To be very clear, I don't even think he got a piece of it.
But the
fact that he is fucking
commitment.
Firing.
The commitment made the puck go over the net.
Firing the jammer.
Hey,
I knew they were dead.
What did I say to you in round one? Bob looks like a young man. Dude, he looks like a young man out there.
He could be 22.
Are you a little tired right now? You a little out of breath?
He could be 22, Dan.
Did that hurt? Do you feel like you pulled something?
I tweaked my neck.
Yeah. It didn't look good what you did.
I tweaked my neck.
Even, I'm going to be honest with you, even the first movement, it felt like it took you like a few warm-ups to get the legs moving.
I tweaked my neck.
It's a lot of body to move around. Guys, as always, this episode of the Empty Netters podcast is brought to you by the cool, crisp, refreshing taste of LABATT Blue Light. If you are a hockey fan and you're also a fan of a nice, delicious beer, LABATT Blue Light is the only decision. And you know why? Because every single can, bottle, pint is brewed with Canadian kindness. And there is no kindness that even comes close to the level that Canada brings. LABATT Blue Light is hockey's favorite beer. It's our favorite beer, and it needs to be your favorite beer. So while we're watching the finals right now, we're in the middle of the Stanley Cup Finals, the Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers, you know you need a delicious beer accompanying you along the way, and LABATT Blue Light is the only decision. Crack one tomorrow. Squad, we're taking a break to talk about Bauer Hockey, the #1 name in the game of hockey. If you've ever played the sport, you know that no brand even comes close to sniffing what Bauer brings to the table. They, for about 100 years, have taken care of every single need you have in the game. And right now, we're talking about training. Training is what it takes to get to that next level. And you all know that we want to get to that next level. So we're going to go to BauerHockey.com/training. And you are going to check out their digital reactor dangler and their reactor slide board. They're going to help with the hands, help with the mitts. If you're trying to turn people inside out through the legs, back door, tuck it under the bar. And then if you're trying to get that long stride, that McDavid acceleration through the neutral zone, turning people inside out, making them not know where they exist, where they even live. These are the things that it's going to take to get you to that next level, whether you're just starting out right now, whether you're in beer league, whether you're in mites, whether you're an elite college player. These things are going to help you get to that next level. So go to Bauer, get these things in your bag, and then you're going to put in promo code EMPTY at checkout, and you're going to save all your shipping costs because Empty Netters and Bauer are helping you get to that elite next step that you've always wanted to get to. Bauer has you covered on every single inch of the ice, always.
The Oilers, I guess maybe we'll talk about this in a second, but the Oilers were buzzing in the first period.
Oh, my God.
And you give up that one beautiful goal.
Shots what, Chris?
Something to 4.
14-4? Yeah.
You give up that beautiful goal, but whatever. It's a good goal.
Yeah.
But if you tag both of those breakaways,
yeah,
let alone one, if you tag both of those breakaways, completely different game. Completely different game. Going to the period, 14-4 shots, 2-1 lead. You're like, bud, whatever. But instead, Bob, brick wall, daddy, in net. Insane, Dan.
So are we living in a world where we have Daddy Bob versus Father Connor right now in these finals? Unbelievable. So the next thing that we talked about was the special teams effect.
Dude.
Hey, how many peepers did the Oilers have?
3.
How many peepers did the Panthers have?
2.
How many peeper goals were scored?
12. 8. I don't know what that means. 8. Are you doing 8? Turn like this. You doing 8?
Producer Tanner, how many power play goals were scored?
0.
Fuck. Goose.
It was 0.
0 power play goals for both teams.
I'll tell you this. If you're the Panthers, you feel great not getting burned on their power play, obviously. It's a major weapon.
Absolutely.
They did look good, though, in my opinion. The Oilers' power play looked very good.
I thought
a lot of puck possession.
I thought 1.5 looked good.
Okay.
I think their second power play, correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been their third. They had 1 or 2, and there was I think it was Eki maybe who kept it in at the point. It was like Draisaitl threw a pass that went off some shin pads and bounced straight into his feet and then right back into his skate.
Yeah.
They had a couple lucky
I remember that
kept possession, but otherwise that was a good kill.
And the Panthers were a lot of active sticks.
Active sticks, taking away shooting lanes, taking away passing lanes, really clean defense. So I think that there's a lot of bright sides to the Edmonton power play. I think there's a lot of bright sides to the Florida penalty kill.
Dan, 2 times.
Both are going to be happy with themselves, but at the end of the day, that Edmonton power play, you can't feel great about yourself when you're 0 for 3.
Oh, for sure.
As well as
for
you
sure.
were doing, ultimately, your success comes in an over 50% clip.
Well, let me just say what I was about to say, but then I have a topic on that. 2 times, at least 2 that I saw, McDavid did the wheel. He was the hamster. He started hamstring. And he came all the way around, and he sent that fucking pass.
Point straight down the middle.
And he sent that pass all the way back door to Leon and stick on it twice, Dan.
2 times.
That's how you watch tape. Dude.
That's how you listen to us.
You listen to me. Listen to me talk.
Well, who am I?
No, you know nothing. Listen to me talk.
Who am I?
Bang, stick in lane.
I don't
into
get
the
any
net.
credit here?
No, none. Also, here's what I was going to say.
Jesus.
Some dumb-ass penalties if you're the Panthers. Carter Verhaeghe cannot be fucking...
Carter Verhaeghe's penalty was bad, but I'm not going to say some.
The Bennett one on Draisaitl, dude, and actually I did think that was a flop. I did think that was a bit of a flop, but that's just I don't need that cross-check when he doesn't have the puck. If he has the puck, yeah, give it to him. But
I didn't like the call.
It's interference, though. He doesn't have the puck. He doesn't have the puck.
Come on.
He doesn't have the puck. Stay out of the box.
Come on. It's a physical
Let's
game.
go to the other side, Dan. If you're the Panthers, and their 2 power plays, in my opinion, were horrific. barely had any zone time.
Awful.
And the Oilers PK was 15th in the league. And fucking Ray on the broadcast, and I'm kind of sick of chirping anybody because everyone's doing the job the best they can. But Ray's out here being like, Knobloch came in and their power play really turned around. And it was like Stewart had never coached a PK, and they were like, you're coaching the PK now, and now it's amazing. And I was like, it wasn't amazing. It's 15th.
Correct.
It was 15th all year. They are fucking middle of the pack, nothing PK. And then now they've killed 30 in a row. So like, miss me with it's the system. They're doing something special. They're doing something. They've killed 30 in a row. But my point is like, this is not a good penalty kill. That is on drugs right now.
Yeah, it's taking it to the next level without question. And this is the thing is, you talk about momentum all the time. Talk about when you get that vibe going.
Dude, I know that feeling.
Start feeling yourself. The shoulders get loose. You start doing this a little bit.
Yep. I get the head bob. Yeah. Oh.
I love it when you see a team, a unit, in particular this PK unit, going out there and you can tell that they're vibing.
Yep.
They just know they're going to just do their thing. This PK goes out there and they're cocky, dude.
Dude, I was just about to say
they're cocky. They're jumping lanes. They're taking risks, but also staying so shaped. They're a unit. They're an amoeba.
Yeah, dude. Yes, they're moving.
They're like this.
Moving.
You ever seen Life?
Yeah. Scary.
Tanner, you ever seen Life?
No, you haven't.
Tanner's a movie guy.
You haven't seen There Will Be Blood. I just made a There Will Be Blood joke, and you didn't even fucking react.
He said he wasn't listening to you because you're so fucking unappealing that he wasn't listening.
It was that.
But you've seen Life. What does he name that thing?
Jonathan.
Do you know what I'm talking about, though? Like the scientist.
No, he doesn't. He's never seen Life.
He is seeing Life.
Christopher. No, that's
no, he doesn't name it Christopher.
Imitation Game. Fuck.
Tanner, look this up while we're talking. There, because the scientist guy,
he calls it something.
He names this life form that they find on the planet, which eventually turns into like alien and kills us all.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
He names
Jesus
it something.
Fucking Christ.
Well, if you haven't seen Alien at this point, it came out in the fucking 80s.
Well,
the statute of limitations has passed, sir. That's what the Edmonton PK is.
Okay.
They're this amoeba that just lives in its own unit, moves together, reacts together. Calvin.
Fuck. Oh yeah.
They named it after the high school. Calvin Coolidge.
No.
Yeah, it's Calvin. They give
yeah.
Calvin Coolidge High School gets to name it, and they name him Calvin. You don't have to hide that middle finger, Tanner. Flip him off, dude. Fuck you, Chris. So,
dude,
this penalty kill is this.
He's Calvin.
It's this one unit moving amoeba, and they are so in sync. And I'll tell you what, dude. You lost 3-0. You were down 1-0 in this series. If you're that PK. And what we talked about in the special teams, Florida needs to rely on their power play. They need to click. Power play was instrumental against the Rangers, right?
Yes.
Hey, it's one win. That's great. You won 3-0, but they need their power play to get going if they expect to beat this Edmonton Oilers team. And on 2 chances, that Edmonton penalty kill absolutely stifled them.
Slight disagree on this point. They did need it to beat the Rangers. You're 100% right. But I actually think this Florida team could lose the special teams battle by a little bit and beat this Edmonton team 5-on-5.
By a little bit. But you cannot expect, and I'm not saying this isn't going to happen, you can't expect to give up or to have 3 power plays for Edmonton and
you're not going to keep them off the board.
You're not
100%.
going to keep them off the board.
And Dan, yeah.
So I'm just saying, like, dude, if Edmonton, you want some bright sides to this game? That's a fucking huge bright side. Your penalty kill is still absolutely nuclear.
The you were right earlier about the cockiness. Like they're in that, like, you've had the exact right amount of beers, the exact right amount of LABATT blue lights, and you're just feeling yourself.
You're buzzing.
And dude, you like every joke killing, everyone you talk to, every new person you talk to, guy or girl, they're like, that guy's the fucking man. I love that guy.
Yeah.
The Edmonton power play right now is absolutely peaking at a party.
Yeah.
They are absolutely peaking at a party. They could walk up to anyone. They could take a celebrity shot on the pong table and you know it's cash. They're going to flip first cup every time. And they're going to walk in, take a perfect scoop of guac. The chip's not even going to break, Dan. They're going to put a Tostito scoop in and it's not even going to break. And they're going to get the exact amount of guac. And they're going to eat it. And not even going to break. They're going to eat it. and then someone's going to drop something on their way by. They're going to reach down, catch it.
Are the shots going down easy?
Oh, dude, they still don't even feel them.
Not even making a face.
They don't even feel them. That's the Edmonton Tower PK right now. And if Florida, I don't even think Florida needs a goal to win. They don't need a power play goal to win this series. They just need a power play goal to make sure Edmonton has one too many shots. And now they're too drunk. And they're like, it's got them.
Yeah.
Because if they just get one power play goal, now Edmonton's too drunk.
That's solid. I want to talk about, I want to give my boys Edmonton another factor. You got to feel good about the shots that you gave up.
Dude, so let's kind of combine 1 and 2. The other 2 we talked about, Florida shots and Edmonton transition.
Yeah.
Florida got outshot. What was the number? Do you have it? 30, 31.
Let me get the period breakdown.
Like, the third period. Florida is a third period team. If anybody, look at Tanner's sweatshirt. If anybody doesn't know what period the Panthers are good at, call the fucking Rangers right now. It's the third period. So the third period was actually kind of even. It was like 7-6.
Yeah.
First period, fucking landslide. Second period, still like 10-6. I'm like,
shot breakdown. First period, Edmonton 12-4.
Yep.
Edmonton 13-8. Edmonton 7-6. So they outshot them every single period. First period, though, in particular.
Yep.
12-4.
Crazy. In Florida, Dan. And here's the other thing. Florida, 0-2 this year in the playoffs when being outshot.
And can we talk about our nightmare?
Dude.
Talking about Florida, we were like, dude, the one thing you can't let happen if you're Florida is do not be Vancouver, do not be Dallas. Do not somehow get completely suffocated by this Edmonton defense and their shot blocking and their in-zone congestion and only get 5 shots on net in the first period. And then, boom, 12-4. But somehow, Florida snuck one through.
A beautiful goal. Barkov.
Yeah.
Classic Barkov.
I don't mean to say somehow. Like, it was a pristine goal. But you know what I'm saying in that, like, if you're getting 4 shots on net, you don't expect to score.
And, dude, you feel like the fucking – and I'm not chirping the Rangers, but you feel – if you're Florida – fuck, okay, Tanner. Get fucked. You feel like the Rangers, where you're like, that was a beautiful goal, but against the run and play completely. And then the Rodriguez goal was a bad turnover in the corner, and he just makes it count. Yeah. Bang. And that's what we were saying about the Rangers. Rangers getting outshot 40-20, but every opportunity they just bang back of your net, and you're like, fuck me. If you're the Oilers, that's what you're preaching in the locker room. Who fucking cares, dude? That's a tough loss, but it's on the road in game 1. Who gives a shit? We beat the brakes off them. We're fine.
Yeah.
That's the speech I'm giving, is all I'm saying.
And I think I agree with the speech. Here's the thing. It's like
3 breakaways, fucking.
We talk about, right, this Florida team is the most unrattable team in the playoffs, I think. Of all the teams that made the playoffs, it's very hard to rattle this team. They got a bunch of dirty boys.
Yep.
Dude. They got a bunch of sick puppies.
Covered in oil, dude.
Bunch of fucking putrid degenerates. Bunch of Florida men.
Yeah.
They're disgusting because they've been there.
Yep.
They know what it takes. They're dirty dogs. You can't really rattle this team. So right now, they feel good. But I'll tell you what, dude. Of this core, of the big boys on this Edmonton team who've been there forever. Nooch.
Yep.
Connor.
Yep.
Leon.
Yep.
Booch.
Yep.
Who's been to the Cup? None of them.
Yep.
I don't think they're rattled.
No, me neither.
I think they take this L on the chin on the road, but they look at a lot of bright sides.
Yes.
I think they go into game 2 and they go, dude, our peeper wasn't going. That ain't going to continue.
Yep.
Even if you're Florida in this locker room, those unrattleable boys, they're not going, yep, they're never going to score on the power play. So if you're Edmonton, you go, they're not keeping us off the board forever. Connor wasn't really going. Leon wasn't really going. You had the great shot advantage all game long, literally every single period. Your PK is still absolutely dominant. I think they go into game 2 confident.
Feeling fine.
It's rare that you lose 3-0 in game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final and you go like this, oh, we're fine.
Whatever.
And I'm not saying they're saying we're fine, but I am saying they're going, we're okay.
Yep.
You're not freaking out.
They got out hit. They were like doubly out hit, which we said was going to happen.
Yeah.
But they're like, they didn't look like they were getting beaten down, really, if that makes sense. Like a few times I was like, man, the Rangers are hemmed in here. They're getting pounded behind the goal line. I didn't feel that way a ton about the Oilers. On the other hand, though, and this might be complete nonsense, but this game, if you look at the shot totals, it feels like I should be going, the Oilers were all over them. What a bad break. And I didn't actually feel like the Oilers were all over him. I certainly didn't feel like the Panthers were all over him.
Okay, I got it.
But do you know what I'm saying? I was kind of like, that was whatever, like way more shot discrepancy, obviously, but I didn't feel like the Oilers were killing them.
I'm gonna switch into my. I was standing by my oil gang.
Yep.
I'm gonna switch over.
Yeah. Abandoned ship.
Because I'm not ship jumping.
Yeah.
But I want to hear what you think about this because I actually really like that take, and this is how I felt, and I'm curious if you felt this vibe too. I think home ice is definitely a factor here, and this is one of those situations where, how many times did we say, based on how games were going in these playoffs, home ice don't mean shit?
Yeah, right, dude. 100%.
I think home ice do mean shit here because of how far away we are.
Oh,
I actually really dig that.
I don't know.
I think it's real, dude.
Yeah.
How many Edmonton people are in South
Fort Lauderdale? Not a lot.
Ain't a lot of transplants.
Yeah.
Like I bet we could count on.
That's actually a good take, Dan.
Like, who is living in Sunrise, Florida?
Good take.
That's like, yeah, I'm a local at those games, and they're like, I'm an Alberta guy.
Yeah, I'd actually love
low.
that. There's no way this exists, but I'd love to see the road fan attendance percentage over the finals.
Well, I'm sure there are people traveling, but I'm saying like there's a lot of people who live in certain, like New York is a great example. Like New York's playing Florida. There's a lot of people in New York who are like, and vice versa.
I was gonna say Florida will be half Rangers fans.
Fucking,
like I'm from there, yeah.
This is a situation like, who the fuck is living in Sunrise, Florida who's from Alberta, and vice versa.
Yep.
So I actually do think there's vibes in these two arenas, and I can't wait
to get to the rig, dude. Cut glass,
I'm
dude.
the guy from
cut glass with those.
Waterboy.
Holy shit. He has a
Coach, come on, guys.
Do you know this?
Henry Winkler says it at one point. He goes, special teams go with Coach Blank.
No, he doesn't.
Run laps.
He's not named in the movie.
Yeah, he's named.
No.
Because the kicker goes like this. Ah, shit.
No, he's not named.
Yeah, he rubs his nipples.
Fred Boulier.
Coach Boulier. Maybe he says Coach Boo or something. But
that's incredible.
I can't wait to get to Edmonton.
Oh,
the oil rig is going to be spewing, dude. Look at me.
Bang. Wouldn't you say this though, Dan?
Hold on. I'm not done. I haven't made my point.
Go.
When I said I'm jumping ship, when I said I'm switching vibes, and I'm curious what you have to say about this. Edmonton was out shooting Florida. Seemed like they had more high danger chances, some of those breakaways.
Yeah, my God.
When that second Florida goal went in, it did not feel like, oh my God, Edmonton was all over them. Florida gets that lucky bounce.
Yep.
It felt like that was always coming.
Yeah.
Which was so strange to me because they did not have a lot of shots on net. They scored that second goal, and I was like, yep. I literally out loud went, yep. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Like that, like they had it. And there's something about this swagger. There's something about this vibe that Florida team has. It's their dominance. It's their presence. It's their experience. And I know Knobloch fucking sewered the Bills and was like,
don't matter.
I'm telling you, like they were getting outshot. They were getting outplayed in certain areas. But that second goal went in and it was not surprising. It was not a, backbreaker, dagger. It was like, yeah.
Yeah. Dude, am
I crazy?
I said I'm leaning in, dude. Like, I think Florida is way better. I think Florida is fucking way, way better than this Edmonton team. And this was an example. And I'm sure Edmonton fans are like, what are you talking about? Like, we controlled, dominated long portion of that game. I'm like, yeah, and hand up. This is what I thought Dallas was going to do too. But I'm like, yeah, but they're just going to beat you. Like, yeah, you're right. You had more shots. You had this. You had that. Florida's way better than you. They're going to beat you. And so that wasn't surprising me for that. And, buddy, if you are in the Florida locker room, we were just saying, if you're in the Edmonton locker room, you go, we're fine, right? If you're in the Florida locker room, you go, we can play 5 times better than that. That was one of the worst playoff games we've played all year, and we won 3-0.
That's scary.
Like, wait till we wake up and actually play good.
Yeah.
Then you're really fucked, and you're never scoring on Bob again. That's what you're in the Florida locker room. You're like, we won this game 3-0. You fucking clowns. That's what you're saying in the Florida locker room.
Yeah, I do think that is real. Like, I think Florida is not at all like Maurice. I think takes the boys in that locker room and goes, that was a fucking shit performance, boys. Like, he looks at Bob, and I think the D, and he goes, great game. He looks at the big boys and goes, guys, Are you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
18 shots on net. Like, this is Edmonton's whole game. It has been the last 2 series. You fell right into their trap. Do you have any worries whatsoever if you're an Edmonton fan, if you're in that Edmonton locker room, on the way Goose, Montour, Eki handled Connor and Leon and Hyman?
No, there was a few. Hyman had that one chance. It might have been on a power play, but that back door.
Hyman had a couple.
That's where he scores from. He's right there, you know, and like, how is that puck getting on his stick? There were a few of those, but I actually thought they were really pretty responsible in lanes down low. We were talking about that earlier. Connor got going, but like, you just can't stop Connor. Yeah, like a lot of that. You need Bob. You know, you go, don't give Connor too many chances and hope Bob bails you out once or twice. You didn't give Connor too many chances. Bob bailed you out twice. You know, so yeah, like your PK was. I think you're. I think
You're not
feel
worried.
Right.
Not worried.
You're not worried. You think you feel all right. You're scared of them, but like,
I'm
you feel
saying
fine.
about those 3.
The breakaways was a nightmare, but other than that, I'm like, whatever.
And then, okay, here's another question. Do you feel like, this is a big one for me, I don't think I saw Bob. We saw the birth of Bob last year.
Yeah.
Game
5.
4.
5, really.
5. Game 5 against Boston. We saw the birth of Bob, and he's been here since.
Yep.
I don't think I saw Bob play like that against Vegas last year.
Yeah, he was almost too. You said it. You fucking found youth, dude. He was too tired. He's an old man.
But he's playing like a young man.
I know. And dude, he to start this game, dude. He came out. He made that play. He comes out, plays
Can
the puck.
I see that move one more time?
No, God, no. I'm not a young man. I can never do that again. He came out and played that puck, got blocked, made that save, dude.
Yeah.
He's fucking flying. Do you see him? He's flying everywhere.
Chris, it's not even those. It's the like. It's that breakaway on the power play. It's these toe saves.
Yeah.
It's these lateral movement, because they're not desperation. Just gets the tip of the webbing of the glove. Like, he's making confident, big time lateral movement saves. I'm just saying.
That's scary.
I don't think I saw that Bob last year against Vegas. And here we are in the final, game 1, just game 1. But that was a very good performance.
Yeah, and Skinner wasn't even bad by any means. But
Skinner, 17 shots.
yeah, like you're just
goals.
like, fuck. And Bob, it's like exactly.
This is what sucks, dude, is like, and this is us defending Skinner. But this is what sucks about the situation. Skinner goes, 17 shots against, 2 goals allowed, 15 saves, 882 save percentage. Bad stat.
Yep.
But a good game.
2 good goals.
Like, fuck.
Second one, not his fault at all.
It's almost like
first goal, good goal.
I feel like if you're a goalie and like the beginning of the game, they go like this team's only going to get 8 shots on you.
You're like, great, dude.
You're like, well, I fucking hope I save all of them. Otherwise, my stats are going to look like shit. Because like all it takes is, and like we said, how many times have we said it? That first goal, that Verhaeghe goal, was beautiful.
Yep.
Who's saving that? 2 people?
Yep.
Like, give me a
great
break.
goal, dude. No.
So Skinny is like,
he made a sick one on Reinert too. I'm pretty sure. There was one
he
glove
made
save
multiple
that I was like, oh yeah, dude,
multiple
good save.
saves.
Yeah.
So Edmonton fans, which we get, if you're sweating right now because you're down a game, Florida needs only 3 wins now. You need 4. This is not on Stewie. Like,
no, he was all right.
That was the stat looks bad. That was a totally acceptable game.
Agree. He
Those
gave
2
himself
goals
gave his
not-
team a chance.
Yeah.
But dude, it's Bob, bro. It's now like 11 of 12 that he's given up 2 or fewer in the playoffs, and you gotta believe, and they just didn't, by the way. But you gotta believe if you're the Panthers that we can get 3 on Skinner every night. So if Bob's giving me 2 or less, we can win every night because we can get 3 on Skinner. And again, they just didn't, or I guess they did with the empty netter. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's the holy war, dude. And Skinner played good, but if Bob is like this, I don't know how you beat this Panthers team.
Totally.
Period, dude. Period. I don't know how anybody beats this Panthers team. Let alone a team that I was fucking parading around here, the fucking Stars, Vegas, Avalanche. No, none of them beating this Panthers team.
And I'm not gonna name any names here, but we talk to 1,000 people every day about all these games, both friends, family, people in the hockey world. So we're on a million group chats. The amount of texts I got today, and I'm not saying like it was a unanimous like, oh, there was just the amount of texts that I got today that were like, dude, Florida's too much.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about it. We were all talking about the game.
Fuck.
We were so excited about the game. And then so many people were like, dude, Florida is just too much. They're so complete.
Yep.
And like you said, I think very astutely, and that's hard for me to say because you, sir, are a fucking moron.
Yep.
But you said very astutely, this team didn't even play to the best of their ability, and they just won 3-0 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. How do you not feel good?
Imagine, and dude, remember this stat too, by the way. They are fucking dominant on the road in the playoffs this year.
Dominant.
Their power play 20 percentage point or like 10, 12 percentage points better. Their record better. Like they are a scary road playoff team. To your point, a lot of travel, Stanley Cup nerves, blah, blah, blah. But if they catch 2 at home, and you're like, great, now I got to go play the best road team in the fucking playoffs.
That's brutal.
Fuck
That's
me.
brutal.
Yep. Taking a quick break to talk to you guys about our favorite gambling partnership in the game. 6 very special letters. BetMGM. You know we've been rocking with them all year, and we know we have incredible offers for you. So what you've got to do right now is go sign up for the BetMGM app. Okay? Then you can place a bet. You can place it on the Stanley Cup Finals. But even if you want to do something else, place it on the NBA Finals. Do your thing. Make yourself happy. You can place a bet from $5 up to $1,500. Let me just say that again for you one more time. $1,500. If you win, great job. You're an incredible gambler. Take your money and go. If you lose, BetMGM will take that money and take it all the way across the room and put it back in your account. And you can make future bets. That's how much they love you. Okay, so all you have to do is use the promo code NETTERS. That's NETTERS. Go sign up right now. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY for New York. Call 1-800-327-5050 for Massachusetts. 21 plus only. Please gamble responsibly. Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP for Arizona. 1-800-BETS-OFF for Iowa. 1-800-981-0023 for Puerto Rico. Or visit www.1800gambler.net for West Virginia. First bet offer for new customers only. Subject to eligibility requirements. Bonus bets are non-withdrawable in partnership with Kansas Crossing Casino and Hotel. See BetMGM.com for terms. U.S. promotional offers not available in New York, Nevada, North Carolina, Ontario, or Puerto Rico. How dumb do we feel that we didn't hit the empty net bet tonight?
I did.
You did? The fuck, dude?
Did it without you.
Did you know about this?
I did.
You knew too.
Tanner and I did it together.
Mm-hmm. You guys bet on an empty netter without
Well,
telling
Tanner knew. So for those, is your camera on?
I did turn it on in the
Good.
middle of it.
Okay, good.
I was like, I didn't realize I'd be this much of a character in this.
Well, I mean, you're part of the team, buddy. So
Right,
for
sure.
the people who are seeing our boy Tan Man right now, Tanner is coming in. He's got his Rangers sweater on. This is our boy. He's producing for us today. Coming in, Tanner was like, as a hockey guy, he was like, dude, I'm producing the podcast today. We got a Stanley Cup final game on. We got to get some action in the game. What are we doing? And I go, there's only one move, dude. Empty net goal.
And you guys didn't think to fucking... Oh, you didn't have my number. You texted the wrong number.
And that's my bad.
Mm-hmm.
You guys texted the
But
wrong...
there-
and some other guy just
There
got
is some
paid.
guy.
Yep.
There is some random guy
Who's
who
making a lot
I
of money right now.
Yeah, he like he didn't even respond to the group chat, but he was like this. These guys are putting
Some
money on
dude
empty
just
net.
absolutely cashed.
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
empty net
yeah,
tonight.
yeah. Some random guy was like this. These guys are putting money on an empty net goal. I'm gonna get in on this action.
That is unbelievable.
He's richer now.
That is unfucking believable.
But you got to be happy about that. Because just put some money in some
I
guy's
just don't
pocket.
know. Like, I don't know that the empty net goal, because I got to bet it. You can't not bet an empty netter, but I feel like I don't love it next game.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I do.
Because
I think an empty net goal is literally on the table every game this year.
Every game. So I feel dumb about that. Thanks a lot, boys.
As we close out,
I have another dumb thing.
give me your dumb thing, and then I want to talk about things we're looking for game 2.
How dumb do you fucking feel that you thought Connor McDavid was going to have more than 40 points this playoff?
Not dumb at all.
Going to get swept, have 0 points.
Let me ask you a serious question. Seriously.
Yeah, go.
Would you be at all surprised? At all?
No, if he had 5 points tomorrow or on
4.
yeah,
I'm gonna be more realistic.
Yeah.
Would you be
No.
at all surprised if
No.
he had 4 points on Sunday
Not at all.
or Monday?
Not at all.
That's what I'm saying. This is what Connor does.
I know.
And I'll tell you what, Father Connor, Immortan Joe,
I can't wait to hit him.
our king, shiny and chrome, riding to the gates of Valhalla. If you think that he doesn't look at that game going, we got goosed in game 1, and if he's not fucking pissed.
He does this all the time, by the way. When,
Yes.
when he didn't get a shot on goal in
People
the
go like this,
automatic goal.
oh no, like Connor's 0 points. Wake the fuck up, dude.
Bang, automatic goal. I'm actually going to hammer Connor anytime tomorrow, anytime goal scorer on Monday. I'm going to hammer that.
He will carry you himself.
Connor. Witness me! Witness me! Angel!
That's my child. He's talking about, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was good, right?
Yeah, I've seen life.
Anytime goal scorer, hammering empty netter.
Hammering empty netter. All right. Close out. Couple of keys that you're looking for both teams heading into game 2.
Florida, way more shots. And Dan, in fact, even if they fucking win, no kidding, dude. Even if they win and that same shit happens, if Florida's outshot 35-18 in game 2, you have a major problem. Because this is one of those, like, you saw what they did. There's their game 1. It's on tape. Whatever they were doing in the neutral zone, whatever they were doing in D-zone coverage to limit your shots, you have on film now. Mm-hmm. And you talk to the boys tomorrow, and then you show up Monday. And if the Panthers can only muster 15 shots against the Oilers with a game on tape, then there's an issue here.
Yeah.
I expect them to be peppering the goal. So I'm looking for that big time. Oilers, I don't change much. You hope the power play clicks, but like I said, I thought the power play looked all right. 30-something shots, Bob, a lot of breakaway saves. Like, I'm like, you had your chances. Yeah. Finish. You know what I mean? Like, finish. But that's not a note because, like, they were trying to finish. Mm-hmm. But it's like, finish, dude. Finish better, and that's a great... If they scored 3 of those, if they scored 2 of those and lost 3-2 in overtime, we're going, great game from the Oilers. Great game. It just, they got shut out, so it kind of looks shitty. But, I don't have much to say about their game.
Florida, for me, keep the feet moving. This team, amazing in transition.
Stay out of the box.
Very quick. It's the... Listen, you beat Edmonton up, and that was a big factor. We talked about that. That was going to be a big factor. Rock 'em, sock 'em, baby. Let's go. You can't take stupid penalties. And there was one for sure, maybe 2 stupid penalties. Keep those feet moving. Don't get behind the play.
Yep.
Don't be chasing. Don't
get them behind you.
Down. No cross checks, no hooks, blah, blah, blah. Keep the feet moving, because when you're out skating them and banging bodies like this and you're just roughing them up, you're going to be ahead of the 8 ball the whole fucking game. Keep the feet moving. Edmonton, like I said, I loved their game.
Yeah.
I really did. I loved their game. They gave up some really quality goals. Like, well, you know, it is what it is. You're playing one of the best. You're playing the best team in the East.
Yes, dude.
From the fucking beginning, from day 1 to day end. They were the best team. I'm not mad at those 2 goals. Edmonton, I want to see that offense clicking. I want to see a little bit more adjustments in the O-zone.
Okay.
Possession.
Yeah. They had good stretches, but I hear you, though.
They did.
Yep.
They did, right? But we talked about that power play. Mm-hmm. Connor Wheel, kick to Leon. Twice we saw that broken up.
Sick.
Florida's on top of it. I want to see playing below the goal line. I want to see a little bit of change up. Give me some overload. Give me some passes to the front. More moves for Hyman, banging in those rebounds, banging in that doorstep shit. Make Bob keep moving. He's all over it, dude. He's seeing it. Like you said, he's seeing it. We're not getting these perimeter shots. I want to see some doorsteps. I want to see some rebounds. Give me that Connor off the pad to Bouche. And I'm not talking about on a 2-on-1. I'm talking about in the zone. Give me some more of that stuff. I think that's where we're going to bang in some goals right around the crease.
Can I say one last thing? And this might be a panic, but I actually kind of love this. Knobloch was already doing shit. Like, he kind of took Connor and Leon off the penalty kill. We said it before. He loves to send them out together right after the penalty. On the road in Florida, Maurice has been putting Forsling out against Connor every time he steps on the ice. I would jump Connor offline. Like, the third line's out.
Don't hate it. Don't hate it at all.
Mid-ship. Third line's out. Forsling off. The puck goes deep. I'm waving the center real quick. I don't know who it is. Who's the fucking third line center on the Oilers? Whatever. Boom. Jump. Connor. Jump on. Bang. Just get 30 seconds before they can get Forsling on the ice on the road. Yeah. At home, you're going to be able to do your thing. Game 2 on the road, I might jump Connor a few times when Forsling's not out there.
I know. That's the
Keep an eye on
though,
it.
Dude. You think about the depth of this team.
Yeah, oh, dude, I mean, they're scary, but I'm just saying, when Forsling's not out, I might try to jump Connor.
I'm just saying it's like, there's so many guys. Like, you put them out against the second pairing, you put them out against the third pairing. It's like, this team is insane.
Yep, but get in Maurice's head, dude. You know he wants that matchup, so fucking take it away from him as much as you can.
Yeah, I like it.
Keep an eye on it.
Huge game 1 in the books. Florida up 1-0. Shutout for Bob.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
He's in his bullshit again.
But it's the same deal against New York.
Yep. Need a couple bounces.
Florida then went down.
1-2. Need a couple bounces.
So we'll be back on Monday. Huge game 2.
Whew.
Expect some fireworks. Expect some intensity. We'll be right there with you. We'll be following you along the next couple of days until that game. And
Skate
until
hard.
then,
Skate hard.
you jumped the gun on the skate hard.
You said until then.
Have you ever done that?
You teed me up.
Oh, I did say we'll be following you along until then, and that's my bad. You want to try it one more time?
Yep.
We're gonna be
Skate hard.
hold on one more time. Hold on one more time. We're gonna be ripping darts and cutting farts, and until then,
Now.
Skate hard.
Skate hard.
we fucking nailed it.
God.